welcome back to my channel. So today is, what's the day? Thursday, the 8th of September, and we are doing we're working on our diamond painting again. So if you have no idea what Dragon Race Into the Night project is all about, you might want to check out this playlist because that details everything. But long story short, we're doing this picture, and this is a cross stitch pattern from Heaven and Earth Designs called Dragon Race Into the Night by Rose Khan, and we are turning it into a diamond painting. So yeah, look at the time. Look. So it's 8:52. I've been so busy. I didn't get back to it last week as much as I wanted to. Well, I didn't get back to it at all. So yeah, 3750. I'm going to get cracking straight away. 3750. I've got only, I think it's only going to be 9 colours. We're going to aim to do these 5 rows boxes today, and yeah, I've got the table a bit lower because we're moving down the canvas a bit now, so we're more in the middle. And the next time I'll probably work on a flat surface, but for now we've got a small incline on the easel. But yeah, oh, there's one with a tab. Let's get rid of that early while I can see it. Oh, get off. I've got a sticky on my tweezers. So yeah, I didn't get back to it last week because I've been busy, and I've been busy this week, which is why I'm here so early. I figured, you know, if I can get 2 squares done before I start work, how's that for dedication? Oh, let me just move my pattern keeper over. And yeah, how's that for dedication? But I'll be going on holiday soon. Not next week, but the week after. But you know, when you see this, I'll be back. I'll be back. In the words of Arnie, because I'm filming about 2 weeks ahead at this point. So when I'm away, well, I'm not away. I'm staying home. It's a staycation, but we're going to be going out for the day and things like that. So I won't be filming regardless, because I'll be spending time with my other half. 3, 5, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, so I was like, oh, this is not a time where I need to skip working on the painting. I need to get in. I need to get in while I can. Right, we're going to tick this off. Remember how to do it. Just because it's early and I'm half asleep. Well, I'm not half asleep. That's a lie. It's not like I've just got up. Though I am a bit croaky. I haven't done much talking. Oh, I've lost my train of thought already. So we can do that. So this is 3750, which is a sort of dark, really dark blue. Oh yeah, I sounded a bit croaky there, didn't I? I have had my tea. Right, so we'll just tick those off. And there's a lot of colour blocking in this. So I'm hoping to be quick. Though it's 939. We all know how much trash is in the 939. I think I said, didn't I, last time, that I might look through it and see if I could weed some out, and I did. I didn't do anything major. Where's 500? I just chucked it all into a tray, and very, very quickly, because like the trash is so bad in 939 that it does actually stand out quite quickly. It's not like I had to really hunt for it. No, I didn't need anywhere near that many drills. I need 6. So yeah, I just weeded through it. So hopefully that means it'll be a little bit faster when I try and do it this time. Right, tick. So how are we all? How are we all this week? Oh, come on, tick. I am, apart from being busy, I am very well. The kids went back to school yesterday. No, was it yesterday? No, Monday. I think most of them went back to school. Not my kids, obviously. I don't have any of the little ankle biters. But I live opposite school on my days. Clearly they had a lot of pent-up energy. If yesterday was anything to go by. They were, yeah. I'm doing that wrong. That's in the next. Right, I need to, right, stop. Right. So that was right, but what I've got to do is I started to look in the 3rd square. Maybe I should do the 3rd square as well then, since I was raring to go, and it is on screen. Let's do it. let's... What can go wrong? Right, so where is it? So this is this one. So 2 across. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, nothing can go wrong. So yeah, I thought that's another reason for getting in early, because we're having a heat wave here at the moment. Can you believe this? All right, 8th of September, yesterday. So yesterday, the 7th of September, it was like 29 degrees. 29, I think it was, or 28, one of the two. But it's really humid, so whatever it was, it still felt warmer than what its actual temperature was. It was melty, and it did rain all night, and I thought, well, I hope that would help. But it's not, it's really humid today. It's cooler, it's about 20, I think they said the high is going to be, the high is going to be about, where's 9:30? The high is going to be about 24, so it is a lot more reasonable. But my God, the humidity today, I am melting. It's like, this is like Florida humidity. I don't even. I can't remember the last time it's felt this humid in London. Oh, what it needs is a thunderstorm. But yeah, it's crazy. It's like, no, nearly 9 o'clock in the morning. And well, I'm not going to be honest, I'm a bit of a sweaty Betty. Because, you know, we don't have any air conditioning or anything over here. And to help, I've had to shut the door. Because even though the kids aren't at school yet, at any moment they're going to be rolling up to the school. And so, yeah, that's going to be turning into a right racket. The road is still closed, by the way. There's a huge hole. It's still there. They was waiting on specialist equipment. I can't remember if I said that last week. But it looked like they were starting to fill it in yesterday. So the end might be in sight. But I think they filled in a lot of the dirt. But I think they have to wait for it to settle before they can tarmac it. Because this was a big hole. It wasn't just a bit of resurfacing. 3799. It was, yeah, it was a... It must have been a good 4 to 5, no, maybe 4 foot deep, this hole. It was big. Ooh, there's a little bit of trash. Here we look. So, yeah, that was a big job. So they can't just, it's just not a question of just, oh, let's just refill it and resurface. I mean, they only did it last night. They was working on it last night at like 8 o'clock in the evening. So I think they are quite desperate to get it open when they can. Because it's Thursday today, isn't it? So yeah, it's 2 weeks today since they hit the gas main. 2 weeks. And you'll recall, that's a funny drill. Is that a funny drill or is that just laying down? No, that is a funny drill. I don't like that drill. I don't know why. There's no bits on it, but it's a funny shape. Yeah, 2 weeks ago since hit the gas main, and if you recall, I do live on a through route, so it's not like a small side road that's shut. It's a proper road, so they must be desperate to get it open again. Right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that goes there. Do you know what? That's only gone there. I can get that, and that goes there. Tick. So yeah, I'll be glad when I don't know. I will be glad when it's fixed because, you know, all the roadworks, they are a bit noisy, and also it's a pain if you know if all the delivery vans and everything, because the entire junction is shut. Every time I have a package delivery, half of them get lost, so they don't deliver. It's just like, and then I have to call them up and say, look, this is how you get in. It's not that hard. You just go around the block and come in from the other side. But yeah, you know what people are like sometimes. It's just like they don't want to try anymore. Right, 3371. 3371. Where's that? Where's that? Did I get? Am I going blind? No, there it is. I'm going blind. Okay, that's all right. We're used to me being blind. Nice chocolate brown. Right, just 2 of those. But yes, it is my hope. Right, that goes there. Please don't mess this up. Hopefully I won't mess this up because I'm half asleep. I keep saying I'm half asleep. I don't know why I say that. It's like I'm implying it. I'm not. I've been up for ages. Though that said, I am not a morning person. I am definitely not a morning person. I am someone who just like... I don't like to speak to people early in the morning. I don't like to be social. This is a miracle that I'm here. I probably go to... it feels a bit different because I'm on camera. I was just like, I'm talking to you, but I'm not... I'm still on my own. So it's that happy medium. Apart from my voice being a little bit croaky because I've not been talking to anybody before I started filming. Right, 8:23. And we'll just get this one done. This is not too bad. Hopefully, so... Yeah, I don't see any reason why I can't get this line done today. If I can get this these 3 ones done, I definitely can get 2 done some point this afternoon because it's only like 45 minutes. Squeeze it in, like even if I do it over lunch. So I won't skip lunch. I don't skip lunch for anybody. It's just like I skip breakfast. I skip breakfast all the time. I'm terrible with breakfast. But lunch, no. Main meals, no. Just like nothing comes between me and my food. Oh, get in there. Behave. Can't tell if that's just... I've also... No, that looks... Oh. Do you know... No, it looks fine. What's wrong with me? It just looks weird on the canvas. I don't know. Sometimes I think I overthink this. No, I forgot what I've done. Alright, I was doing those 3, yes. Right, let's tick those off before it all goes down the toilet. Right, so get this done. So we've got 2 here. Trouble is, when you're working in so many dark colours, like you've got confetti, and they're all in really, really, really similar colours, like sometimes I can't actually tell the difference between what is the colour I'm placing at the moment and what is the colour that I've already done. Which means I'm down to just literally counting the squares because I can't tell otherwise. I think what it is, oh, get over. What it is like the facets with the light. And I've been putting the flash on because it's like, well, it's starting to clear now, but it was, you know, I was saying how humid it was. It was also really overcast because it hadn't, right, let's just make sure that's right. 1, 2, that's not right. 1, hang on. So that's definitely that. Oh, I've got these wrong. No, I haven't got them wrong. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3. There. I've got something wrong. I'm just trying to figure out which bit. Right, that one's going to go there. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. No, I haven't done it wrong. I doubt myself so much. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like how these drills are going down. It's because I'm sweaty. I'm really, really clammy hands. That is... Sorry to gross you out. 3. Come on, what's going on here? Let's start with this one. So this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's good. I can count to 3. Now I'm going to tick those off so that I know what I've done. Tick. And then I've got something supposed to be there. I don't understand. Oh, have I done the whole thing? I have. I've done the whole thing like I've left. Oh, I've made it right mess. Okay, I've got it complete. I think I've left out whole. I've started one at the bottom and then I've done it wrong, and then it's just put everything else out. Right, hang on. I'm just going to pause because I need to figure it out before I can fix it. I'm back. I know what I did. So basically, I've been looking at Pattern Keeper like this. And I've not really thought about it because I've seen the black line here and I thought that was my box of 10. 3, 6. It's not. It's a box of 8 because you know why? Just scroll out. That's actually where the page break is on the pattern, like an A4 page, a letter page. Whoops, sorry. And I thought that was the 10, so I've been using that as my base to count up from the bottom, thinking it's 10, and it's not. It's only 8. So everything is off. So, oh dear. Oh dear. Do you know what? I'm going to turn that grid off. You can do that. I had it off previously. Show page breaks. Tick, untick. Right. So now we're just back to our 10 by 10 boxes. On the bright side, we're about to finish like an A4 page of the, reach the bottom of the page. But yeah, let's not do that again. So now I've got to fix everything because I've put that in, that isn't even in the right place. It's up here. So I'm going to pause again because nobody wants to see that. And I'm going to be doing a lot of And then, so I'm going to fix this. Basically, it's going to result in me having to move everything down 2 rows. And yeah, back in a sec. Okay, it actually wasn't too bad. I only had to fix some drills down the bottom here. It looks like I counted from the top, so I was lucky. I didn't have to move them all down. Oh, wow, that was a silly mistake to make though. Right, where was I? Right, 8:23, let's carry on. Let's carry on, but do it properly. How about that for an idea? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. Yes. So why is that drill just there? I must have got sidetracked from doing that. Right, so 1. Okay, I think I'm back on track. So much for being quick. I'm just like, oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't start my timer. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Clock. Why didn't you tell me? Right, so it's 1:15. What time did I start? I'll have to look at the start of the video. I think it's been about, well, obviously I paused to figure out what mess I'd made. I think I started maybe about, wasn't it 20 to 10? So I've already been 35 minutes and got nowhere. Well, not nowhere, but next to nowhere. Not as far as I wanted to be. Let's put it that way. Because it is now 9:15. And of course I've stopped the camera twice now, and I can't remember how long I didn't look to see how much I'd been filming for. So if I run out of memory, I just cut off mid-sentence. You know why. Hopefully, if I can just get all this 8:23 down. And there's a little bit of 3:10 as well, and then I can time lapse the 9:39. Right, look, let's tick this off. I'm not learning from my mistakes. Is it me? These drills, I'm being wonky this morning. Right, let's try. Have I done that one? I've done that one. That goes there. Tick off as I go. The colours are too similar for me not to remember. Right, I've gone wrong. Right, I'm going to get a pen out. I think in future I'm going to have to stick to 2 boxes, even though the temptation is good. I get confused, and now I've started to put them the wrong side. I just want to rewind. Let's just rewind the whole thing. I'm going to get a pen so I can mark the lines so I can see where the box changes a bit quicker. Hang on. Okay, so that's where the box is. This was supposed to be in the corner because there's another line that's dark. Well, it's like semi-dark. It's like an odd one. I've mentioned it before. It's like every 6 drills. They have a fainter line, but it's still bolder, and I got confused. And so now I've put that in the wrong place, which means everything I placed afterwards was wrong. Me. Right, do you know what? Let's just take these off. When in doubt, just take everything off. I think that's what I should have done to start with. I should have just... Sometimes, if it's early on enough... Oh, I'm scratching this drill. That can have to go in the trash. Sometimes it's just easier to... Instead of trying to figure out and work around a mistake you've made. Like, you spend so much time counting and trying to figure it out. Oh, I'll leave that open. That, you know, it would have been quicker to just... Right, that one's right. So this is all the 823. You can tell I'm not myself. Look how well they're... Usually I don't stick them down this much as well. Now, there we go. Right, so that's that. So we're going to put... These are all 823s, I think. Aren't they? Yes. So, let's put that... Let's put one back. That belongs there. We'll tick that off. And then these ones go over here. Right, so one. I've got glue all over my tweezers as well, where I was pulling off the drills. Right. 2. Three. Okay. That's those 4 done. And then we need... Oh, I hate this tray. That's my one that I use to catch drills usually. It's slippery. I don't do well with bigger trays. Just because I tend to be a bit... You know what I'm klutz I am. Like, bigger trays just means bigger liability. I put more drills in, and then that means more chance to spill them. So that's those 2. Now, I've not put a drill in there. But that looks right. So that I did do wrong. So that should have been up there. That one I based off the bottom. So we've moved all that up. So that works. Okay. I'll probably get to the end of this and find it's still something I've missed. Right, but this 1, 2. Tick that. Yeah, I think 2 is my limit. 2 squares. Or at least before lunch, where I'm a bit more ditzy. Right, 1, 2. Tick. Now I think that's it. I think I've fixed it all. Except for, hang on, I've got one here. Because that's the other thing, because I thought I'd done them, I ticked off a whole bunch of colours. Right, now I think I've done it. I think that is it. But we'll get to the end and we can figure it out if it doesn't work. I'm relatively confident. Call it, give it an 8 out of 10 that I'm confident I fixed it. Right, let's not get too carried away. Let's do the 310, which there is, where is it? There's a few of, and then do you know what, actually, there's quite a few of these. I think considering the mess I've made, I need to concentrate. So, yeah, I'm going to go to time lapse, and I'll come back at the end of the 939. So this is the 310 and I'll be back for 939. Oh yeah, remember that bit where I said, oh, I've lost track of how much I'm filming and I'm really slow and I've stopped the camera and I've started the camera? Yeah, so I ran out of memory like virtually straight away, which is a bit of a pain because, yeah, so now I've had to start again. I had to download my footage and I really hope that everything's okay. Usually when I download my footage, I kind of have a little skim through, like just some random points in the video to make sure everything's okay. But I don't have time for that. I don't have time, so I was just like, right, download it, on to the next. I didn't even stop the clock because I didn't think I'd have to stop the clock because, I only started it 5 minutes ago. So yes, hopefully there's nothing wrong with the footage because, yeah, it's deleted now. I deleted it straight away. It's like, oh my God. Right, anyway, so let's get back to the time lapse because I'm taking forever yeah, hang on. See, look, and because I talk, that's what's confusing me. And clearly I have a very confusing head on today and I can't concentrate. It's not so much that I can't concentrate, but I do get very easily thrown for a loop. And that whole bit where I got it because I was counting from the wrong place, like it addled me. I'm so easily addled. I get so easily addled, and once I'm off my game and I'm confused, I remain confused for some time. So yeah, let me go back to the time lapse, and hopefully when I stop talking, I'll start concentrating again. We can get back on track because I have been so slow, and that is not good. Actually, let me just do these. Just these 4. That one. Oh, that's got a tab on it. That one. Yes, right. So, let me go to time lapse now. Okay, we made it, and you'll be happy to know, I'm sure you might have lost sleep over this. It's just like you were so worried. I did fix the mistake that I had from the start. That whole cluster, in more ways than one, that was a cluster, and but all the numbers added up at the end, so I did fix. I did fix it correctly, thankfully. That was just, what a way to start though. Like, it just completely on the wrong foot. And, but who could have predicted that just when I zoomed it in, I would zoom into that line that was the page break and not. So it never even occurred to me that I was like, in one place I was looking at 10 squares and the other place I was looking at 8 squares. And I was counting it down. It's like, yeah, that's fine. But I'd count up from the bottom. I'm like, why is it 2 rows out? I don't understand. I don't understand. But we done it. We fixed it. And, but yes, we are running much later than I anticipated because it is now just after 10 o'clock. And I thought I'd be finished like half an hour ago. But, I hadn't anticipated stopping to download my footage. I hadn't anticipated for it to all go wrong. All the pauses. So, yeah, boom. Right, that's all that in. On the bright side as well, that thing where I said I'd weeded out all the baddies from 939. I mean, obviously I still found some. Let's put these away. And, yeah, I still found some bad drills in the 939, but there was only like a few, not that sort of every third drill situation I had before, so that was a lot quicker getting through the 939. So that's it all ticked off. Let's stop the clock. Yes, even that was 53 minutes, and I'm going to add a half an hour to that because that's how long it was before. So So that'd be 1 hour 20. Wow. That was like, well, over 25 minutes a square. Which, you know, wouldn't be too bad if it was all crazy confetti. But it wasn't. It was all colour blocking. So I'd hope to whiz through them. And like about half of that, to be honest. Oh well. Oh well. Right, so I am going to go and do some work. You know, what I'm paid for. I'm going to do some work and then I will hopefully be back. Well, not hopefully. I don't see any reason why I can't be back just to do these 2 squares, if nothing else. Because after the start of there, it can only get better, right? And so I'll pop back later on and at least aim to do those 2. You never know. If my work goes well, I might even get to do another square somewhere else. But that's it for now. Back in a bit. I'm back. So it is 12:05. I'm back. I'm back to do the 2 squares. So this time I am going to remember to start my clock. Resume. I did watch back the footage. It's all okay. And it was only 25 minutes. I thought I was 30 minutes that I'd forgotten to do it. But hey, those 5 minutes make all the difference. Okay, so we're just going to do these 2. And, oh, I've just noticed there's at least one symbol in there that I don't think I pulled out. Let's have a look. Let's look at that straight away. 93. Oh, fortunately it was 938, which is right next to my 939. So that's okay. Oh, actually, 2 of those. Ooh. Whatever. Whatever. After what happened earlier, just like I can live with a few drills coming out. So yes, this is definitely the edge of the box. Oh, can you believe earlier? I was just, yeah. So let's tick those off. But it's going to be okay now. Everything's going to be okay. If I say it enough, then it'll happen, right? But in the meantime, I have had my shopping delivered. Oh, this is a very full pot. How did I get all these drills in here in the first place? Look at that. Look, it's just so full. Right, there we go. So, next we will go for this one. There's not many of these. 3371. But yes, as long as we have no hiccups. Famous last words. I'm more confident. I'm more confident that everything's going to go okay. Because we're only doing 2 squares for this. I think that was my mistake. I think I can do 3 squares, but I think I have to sort of warm up to it. Do you know what I mean? I need to get... She says, look, I already made a mistake straight away. I was just like in the flow. But yeah, if I jump right in, then I'm more prone to messing it up. I need to warm up. It's an age thing. I can't just do things. I need time to warm up. Anyway, so yes, I have since had my Amazon delivery. Oh, I had one last week, didn't I? That was Thursday. I hadn't really thought about it, but considering... Oh no, or did I? No, I don't think I filmed Thursday. I think I filmed Wednesday. You people must think I'm... Whoops. People must think I just constantly have Amazon deliveries. Though the peanut butter whiskey, wow, that was a hit. It's for anybody who's curious, interesting sort of beverages, adult beverages. 3799. Just one of these. It's almost syrupy. It's like a liqueur. So if you like things like you know, like let me think, amaretto and things like that, that's really, really sweet. I mean, you couldn't drink it neat, I don't think. Well, you could drink it. I mean, you can drink it with ice, but you'd be. I think if you did drink it just straight, then you wouldn't be drinking much of it. So from that point of view, it's probably very cost effective. Right, 8.23. Let's do loads of these. But yeah, sorry. I mean, I'm not really a whiskey drinker. It was my other half, and he's not usually a sweet-toothed person either. So we've had it for like over a week, and he's just sort of like, there's only like this much of the bottle gone, which, trust me, whiskey in this house does not usually go that slowly. It's just like an inch of whiskey in a week. But so when he has it, he usually only has like 2. He'll drink it with a mixer. So yeah, I think he's had it a couple of times in the week. Oops. Since then, but it's not an everyday tipple. It's a bit of a when he fancies something a bit different. Right. What should we do? So hopefully they're being noisy, but they're not being too noisy in that the diggers are out and they're filling in more of the road. So we do have like a sort of compressor or something going, because they're filling in the dirt. And so if you do hear it rattling away in the background, that's why. But I'm trying to get through quickly, because being 10:12, the ankle biters across the road will be out on their lunchtime in the playground. And if yesterday was anything to go by, they've got like more energy than the entire electric grid. It's just like wind power energy hasn't got nothing on them. It's just like, they was insane yesterday. You'd think they'd have been shut up all summer. Well, you know, lockdown's finished. But no, they was just like, wow, I guess they was happy to meet all their friends again. And, you know, for a lot of them, it's starting a new school. So they was all very excited, even by their standards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're going. That's the trouble though, when you make a mistake like I did earlier, you get so paranoid about everything you do until you sort of like regain your confidence. I know that sounds crazy. I am crazy. Oh, come on. Right, tick. Alright, so on there. Do you know, I have actually had lunch. I had lunch because I thought, because I'm starting again, I thought I'll just, well, I say lunch, brunch. I had something to eat basically before I restarted filming. Like a little snackette, because I didn't want a rumbly tummy. Trouble is, I wasn't hungry before I started, and now that I've eaten something, I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, it wasn't enough. I should have had like proper food. Proper food, because all it's done is giving me the munchies. I'm like, uh-oh. Hopefully you won't have any rumbly tummies. Or hear them. I mean, you might have a rumbly tummy. Depends what time you're watching. Though I usually post these in the evening. It wasn't planned that way, but I seem to have fallen into a rhythm of posting these Dragon Race vlogs on a Sunday night. It wasn't deliberate. I didn't plan it that way. It seems to have fallen that way. So I'll try and stick with the Sunday night slot. But you know, I'm too haphazard, so there may come a time in the future where I'm like, I might end up posting it on a different day. Don't hate me if I do. But in general, I think I'm going to try and keep these to take those off. Keep these to a schedule. I don't do schedules very well, to be honest. So we'll see. Like, now that I've said it out loud, like, I have this. Is anybody else like this? Right. The minute I say, right, I should do this, if I try to do this, I'll aim for this. And as soon as I get into that mindset, like, I don't want to do it. It's like I have this inner rebellion. Even though I could have been doing it for like weeks and weeks and weeks and months. Tick. But the minute I sort of say it out loud that it's a schedule, I like, no, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm stubborn, even to myself. awkward. Right, that's that. Is that all the 823 I've got? I think it is. Tick. Put these away. What did I do with it? Where's my pot? There it is. So I've only got 310 again and 939, which is, oh, don't, no, you don't escape me. You don't escape me, little drill. Right, so let's do, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll start with the 939 again, and then I'll speed it up and we'll finish on the 310. I know that's not much difference. It's like the reverse order though from earlier, where I did the 310 first and then the 939. But you know, let's mix it up. Let's go wild. Just like, oh look, what a surprise, trash. Oh, I didn't mean to put that in there. That wasn't my trash pot, that was the 939 pot. Good job it was 939. I was just like, yeah, put that in the trash. I'll find that later. Alright, so yeah, so I'll do it the opposite way round, even though these colours are almost identical. Still, when I order my drills for my Jasmine Beckett Griffith painting, which I might even do early, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think it depends largely on how well I do my drills and chills canvas. I have done some work on my excited. I had two criteria. One, I had to do some work on this, like some, you know, meaningful work, which I think I have. I mean, obviously, it's not like I'm ordering it like tonight or anything. So, and then by the time it comes, so I'll have got a good wedge more work in. So by the time the drills arrive, I will have got a load done. Now, is that right? Did I just do that one? Yeah. I ticked off the wrong row. I hadn't ticked off the first row. So then I just ticked off the second row. I'm like, hang on. Right. Okay, now we're in business. So by the time the drills, even if I ordered them right now, by the time the drills got here, I'll have had another month's worth of work on this, though I am going on holiday, like I mentioned before, of sorts. Regardless, I won't be working on this canvas probably for 2 weeks, and if I do work on it, it's going to be like a quick hour at best, but that's fine. I'm not going to stress it. It's a holiday. That's the point of having a holiday. But by the time I order it and the drills get here, you know, hopefully I've laid another few thousand drills. Tick off. Right. Which I think is okay. And I've also done some work on Excited Duckling, which is my other square drill project. And admittedly, I've not done a huge amount, but you know, 3 or 4 hours. It's 3 or 4 hours that I hadn't done before. And I'm working on that one off camera, so chances are I'll be able to work on that, even if I'm not working on this one, because I won't be filming. I'll probably have at least one more session where I'll get some drills down on that. Oh, such a long way to go. It's a 60 by 80. So I've basically done a row across the top now, about this. Oh, you can't see it. About what's this? Can you see that? About that, between my fingers, and I've gone all the way across, which is the 60. So I think I worked out it looks to be about 1/8 of the canvas. So that's got a way to go yet, but you know, I'm okay with that. It's not quite in the same league as this project where I'm like happy to take my time. I got that canvas for my birthday in May, so it's already taken me like 4 months to get that far. I think what I'm going to aim to do is maybe get roughly, well, what have we got? I hate to be thinking about Christmas. I'm like, I'm not ready. But that's like less than 4 months away. So if we go for, if I can get another row done so that I'm like 1/4 of the way finished, by Christmas, then that's fine. I'll be content with that. But yeah, so that was the only two criteria: some work on this painting and some work on my excited duckling. And I've pretty much ticked off both of that criteria. So I'm getting ready to order the drills. I've got everything in the spreadsheet, all the Jasmine Beckett Griffiths ones. I've got that in the spreadsheet already for what I need, but I need to order like some extra drills for this canvas. So obviously I've got to order the drills that I forgot, which I'll use further. I've got two drill colours that I forgot to order, and I'm going to order some 5200 because I've only got 3865 and I want some 5200 because that's got a tab on it. Go away. Which I thought I had, but then that list I made was before I decided I was going to use resin. So I can't be doing with like having some resin and some acrylic, because I'm not totally averse to acrylic, but I just want this to be a super sparkly canvas, and that means resin. Take those off. So yeah, and then what I'll do is, because obviously I've been doing a lot of 939s and 823s. I've actually used a lot of these drills. I'll show you in a sec. Let me just finish this row. This square, I should say. I just noticed, I hope this is filming alright. Usually I have my little red bar on my, there's a trash drill. Usually the timer, when it's films in red. Another trash drill. And it's not red, it's white. I don't know why it's done that. I'm going to stop the camera in a sec and just restart filming it, just to make sure. Let me take those off. Okay, so I just restarted the camera and it has gone red again. I don't know why it was white. But I was just about to say something about... Oh, so what I was saying though was about ordering my drills. And look, these are... I had 3 pots of 939. And all of them are like... Well, they're about... Can you see that? I'm not sure if you can. They're like a quarter full of each. I've used more than half of what I had. So I'll definitely be picking up some extra 939 if I go, when I order my Jasmine Beckett Griffiths drills, is what I was saying. Of course, if that footage is lost, then you come in halfway through a conversation and have no clue what I was talking about. Long story short is I'm getting ready to order my drills for my Jasmine Beckett Griffith, but I'm going to be adding on some drills for this canvas as well. Yeah, there we go. That's all I needed to say. Right, let's tick those off. I do hope it wasn't lost. Do you know what? I could pause and have a look and see how much memory it's used up. But I won't. But I will. I'll look, because I'll go to time lapse now, because we've just got 939 and 310 to do in this square. So I'll do some time lapse and then I'll find out if that footage has gone funny or not. Okay, so between time lapses, I couldn't not know. So I went to check the footage, and as far as I can see, I downloaded it. I watched a little bit of it. it all seems to be okay. I don't know what that was all about. That's weird. That was weird. So unless it was like lower resolution or something like that, I have no idea, but I don't think it was. But if that little bit of video looks funny anyway, you'll know why. But at least the video is there. I had to look. I couldn't like just wait till the end, even though I'm nearly finished. I only had these few drills to lay. I'm like, no, I can't even wait. I'm just going to look now. Anyway, so we've got last 3, and these are the 310. Oh, frisky. 1, 2, 3. Well, that at least I did do in good time. Oh, that's not done. Go. There we go. Yes. That's the other thing. Because of all the dark colours, you can't actually sometimes see if you've actually pushed it down enough. Right, so let's tick those off. Right, so that's what we've done. We've done these 5 squares today, and if we zoom out, that is what we're at the end of today. So that's 500 stitched, 6,500 drills placed in total, 1.56. I'll do the same as I did last week, where I'll put a picture of the canvas at the end, just because it's easier to take a picture with it laid down now and not on the easel. But yeah, so let's have a look at, oh, did I stop the clock? Stop the clock. I always forget to do that. Okay, so let's say, let's round it down to 125, and then I said it was 25 minutes that I forgot to add on. So we're going to go for 1 hour 50 today. So a really slow start, but at least I picked up a little bit there. Thank goodness. That was, yeah, I was so slow. Let's go to Stitch Pal. Right, so we'll add today. We started at 9 o'clock roughly, didn't we? Give or take. And I did it for 1 hour and 50. Number of stitches, 500. I will take my picture for that later when I've got my canvas flat. Let's see how many, what are we up to now? Oh, so that didn't really change the target date. But I think it took off, wasn't it something like, it was July. It was July before. Oh well. So looks like I have to pick up the pace a bit if I want to start knocking years off my end date. Oh well. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. Well, it's definitely going to be it for today. Probably going to be it for the week, to be honest. I might come back to it tomorrow, but it seems unlikely, just because I'm busy at the moment, and I don't have enough hours to fit everything in. You saw how much effort I had to make to actually get to work on this painting this week. So that is it for the week. I hope you enjoyed it. No secret word today. If I do it every time, then you know, it takes away the fun. Maybe next week. So take care and see you all again soon. Bye for now. Bye.